Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Lucky Tarot. This is your general love and relationship reading for the period of March 21st until the 31st. So welcome. Thank you once again for tuning in for another reading. This reading is intended for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. It's going to be an intuitive reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. Remember that roles can be reversed in this reading as well. Okay, so to kick things off a bit, we're going to get a card using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and we are going to get your main energies using the Joy of Living tarot deck over there. Okay, so I want to say thank you again to all my subscribers, and for those of you who have liked and shared the videos, I appreciate you guys so much. All right, so let's see. Okay, we have co-create. Wonderful. I love this card so much. Co-create is a depiction of how two different people, two different beings or souls respect each other, mutually trust each other in order to create something wonderful. It could be a romantic relationship or someone that you're involved with in your circle. Could even be a family member that you have differences, but see, you need each other in order to survive. You need each other to function, in order to you benefit from each other, not in a very codependent way, but in a very co-creative way. You see, you bring out the best in each other, and codependency is quite different. It's that need to be in control, but this is rather respecting each other and knowing that there are certain things that you both can manage together as opposed to by yourselves or separately, and you respect that about each other and you love that about each other. And so co-create talks about unity. It's about two powerful forces combining despite differences, that that wonderful balance and harmony of combining your energies brings about wonderful outcome. All right, so I already pre-shuffled your cards. Let's see what the spirit guides have to say for this period. Your first card is the Six of Coins. All right, your second card is the Devil card. Okay, I mentioned codependency, so we have the Page of Swords. And since this is general love reading, we're gonna read certain energies. Different kind of relationships out there do have a sense of codependency oftentimes, but we're gonna see with the rest of the cards what the universe has to say about this. We have the Empress card. Okay, we have the Six of Swords over here as well, and then we have the Moon card. All right, so hopefully you can see that, guys. Okay, so remember when I said two opposing energies combining together with a wonderful mixture, and it's a co-creation that you guys are doing, not codependency. So drawing the line makes a whole lot of difference. So with the Devil card, I feel like this is more of a warning or a forewarning. I feel like this relationship is very balanced. As you can see, the Six of Coins as your first card is pretty much in line with the co-creation. It's knowing to give and when to receive. It's knowing that, hey, I need something from you, can you help me out? And it's saying, of course, and I'm not asking anything for return. And when the time comes that the other person needs something, it can easily go to this person with full confidence, no shame, and that that person will help you out the same way you helped them before. Six of Coins is a mini version of the Justice card. You know what they say, what energy you put out there, it is definitely going to come back to you, the same energy. It's only a matter of time, but when that happens, you will realize, well, it's coming to full circle. The balance or the scale are being balanced. So that is the Six of Coins. And of course, Six of Coins, you have to know when enough is enough when giving, and you have to know when someone is a bit dependent on you. So I think that this relationship could be so much better, so much more, if you don't, or if you protect this relationship from becoming a codependent dynamic. And so, like I mentioned, know when enough is enough, know when to preserve your energy. Love should be self-preserved, because if you're not whole, how can you expect someone to give you the same? So here's the definition of a codependent relationship. It's as if, when you love someone and you feel like, as everybody in this world is, parts of ourselves are not fully healed, right? That's why we are going in spiritual journeys. And so if we are not healed and we are carrying scars or baggages in our heart, and we enter a relationship of course that kind of energy is going to enter the other person's life as well. How much more if that person has the same kind of resentment, or they have baggages on their own. And so once you both are in a relationship, you're going to find what you don't have from each other. And so say for example, I'm the kind of person who I have issues with trust, and I don't trust people, so how can I expect the other person to trust me? And so asking for something like that, and you know, setting yourself up for some form of a disaster or attachment, too much attachment, sort of like steers that relationship towards a codependent relationship. So that's why the devil energy is here. And co-create is a reminder to bring out the best from each other, not pull each other down, not expect things that, you know, that you can only find from your divine source or from your higher self. Do not let the other person or you be some form of emotional safety net. You know what I mean? Do not expect the other person to give you what you don't have. You should have that within you. So say for example, you want to be loved, but you don't have self-love. That itself is as a red flag. You should be able to be whole before being in a relationship. Because then if you are in a relationship when you're not whole, you're going to keep asking for more and more out of that person, and it doesn't seem to satisfy you. And eventually it's going to weigh you both down. It's going to make you feel stuck. You're going to start blaming each other. There could be, you know, one thing leads to another. It could be violence. It could be forcing each other too much. So whatever that is definitely not good for you with the devil energy. So remember, give and take, but it comes with responsibility. It comes with protection. Protect your energy as much as you want the other person to protect their energy. So it's not relinquishing each other's identity, rather bringing out the best out of each other. Actually working hand in hand to create a harmonious relationship, a healthy balance, okay? So even if you love someone, if you're committed to someone, you want to be standing by their side, it doesn't mean that you give that person your whole identity. All right, make sure that you bring out the best out of each other, and let the spirit be, you know, that very middle entity or being that glues you two together, okay? Because as human beings, of course, we have a tendency for physical fulfillment, and we tend to draw people in our lives in order for us to feel something that we don't have. And so there's a danger about that. Make sure that you get that kind of what you're hoping for, or that kind of healing from the spirit and not from the other person. Remember that they're also going through what they're going through. And so with that said, awareness is key. That's why the Page of Swords is here. Or you could be dealing with, you know, a young air sign here. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But Page of Swords is a character about information, about gathering knowledge, sticking by rationality, or not afraid to speak out your truth in a very blunt manner. So I feel like, just look at how this cat over here, I think it's a cat, okay, holding that sword over here. It's as if, you know, you're ready to cut off any sign of red flag. And so I think that is a good energy to receive from the spirit of March 21st to the 31st. Make sure to cut whatever it's a false illusion of control. Cut ties to any attachment that will just bring this relationship down, okay? Remember to keep things light, like the Page of Swords, very air energy, very light, very based on information and logic. And so sometimes emotions can get the best of us. If we don't guard our emotions, if we don't balance that with rationality, of course, we tend to make all of our decisions based on what we need, based off on our emotional needs or on our emotional voids. Okay, so I hope I'm making sense, you guys, but the message is very clear. And so moving forward, 6 and 6 together is journey internally, and then because of that transition going on within you, you're going to let those energies just flow naturally on the outside. So that means there's going to be a forward process on how you see your relationship. You both are going to move in calmer waters. You both realize you don't need attachment too much on superficial things, or you need to move away from how you keep doing things in the past that's not serving you. And so 6 of Swords, you know, eventually you're going to get there. All right, it's just a process that you need to go through. Once you find balance within the dynamics of this relationship, you're gonna receive the Empress energy. And the Empress, I love this energy. It almost feels like this is a motherly protection over here. The divine source is protecting your relationship with this person. So imagine the Empress cloaking the two of you in love. So remember that this is ruled by Venus, and there is love, there's balance between love and physical attraction. There's balance about the need to be in a relationship versus being productive on your own, being creative on your own. So I love the Empress card. This gives life to everything. So if you feel like you've guys been struggling with the devil energy for some time now, if you move forward to that and cut necessary patterns that you've been doing, you're going to feel more at peace with this relationship in general. You're going to give life to things that you thought were dead in the relationship already. So the Empress card, there's going to be a burst of energy, and I feel like you both will feel like you guys are coming alive once again. You feel genuinely happy. There's beauty all around you. There's appreciation about each other. Something very different than what you two had before. So again, tying to this co-create, you begin to appreciate one another, your differences, and it's time to create. Remember the Empress card is a card of creativity. It's bringing life to certain skills that you already have, or a relationship that seems to be stuck for a while now, and it feels like this relationship is going to expand in a different level. And so the Moon card, we all know the Moon card talks about uncertainty, about confusion, about doubts and worries that you may have. But now is the time for you to really go in space with your higher source, okay, with your higher self. Really have the clarity by paying close attention to your intuition, because whatever is causing you some doubts, it's not going to serve you. It's just going to make you feel hopeless about your situation. You're just going to feel more stuck with the devil energy. So clear your head, get out of your head, okay? See it in a bigger picture. If you've been zooming in too much on someone or a relationship because your emotions are all over the place, now's the time for you to see it clearer, okay? And use the Spirit's guidance when discerning your situation. So whatever it is that you feel stuck for a while now, I think that you and your partner can definitely learn to appreciate one another. And it's that fine balance of not controlling each other too much, but letting each other be for who you guys are, and then still loving each other the same. So it's all about restoring balance, a healthy balance between you and your partner. Okay, so this is your reading, Taurus. Obviously, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all Taurus out there. So if this resonated for you, please give this video a thumbs up. Meditate on this reading, and I'll talk to you guys soon.